Sounds like a spot and stalk afternoon to me. This place is so huge, the only way to get around are the side-by-sides.
It's gonna be a lot of just covering country, a lot of glassing, and just try to pick apart all the mountainsides until we find what we're looking for.
You can't drive everywhere, obviously, so we end up traversing a lot of the hillsides. It's always fun, it's always challenging. The weather's a big deal, and of course the terrain. It takes its toll when you're at 11,000 feet or so. Boy, I'm huffing and puffing in 30 seconds. Deer hunting's a passion for sure. When you can get out in this kind of weather and get on some good hikes and you're in the mountains, and of course the game is here. You got some huge deer versus the southeast, and it's just a whole different animal.
There's a big body deer, he is. I think he sees us.
Yeah, very cool deer. Well, we're gonna let that one go. But
When you're looking for a trophy animal, you're gonna end up passing a lot of little stuff, and we just see a bunch of bucks chasing does, and it's just a long time finding the right one.
This sprawling ranch covers 90,000 acres, and with so much ground to cover, you need to take your time to find the right animal. As you climb in altitude, the landscapes change from sage flats to thick pinyon, to aspen forest to flat slopes above the tree line.
So in these late season hunts, we typically end up spending a lot of time glassing kind of open slopes. So we cover a lot of ground.
So just kind of watching the layers of this hunt unfold, starting kind of slow, not a lot of critters around, and we're covering a lot of ranch. TJ is an exceptional guide. He's always kind of looking for these pockets in late in the season like this where they might be holed up. Sure enough, we went way, way, way high and just started glassing a vast mountain range, basically. A big, big slope, maybe 2 miles away, a long, long way off. And we spotted a herd of bachelor bulls. This late in the season, this time of year without any snow up here, these things are gonna be hanging up high. We're gonna have to go get them.
Let's go ahead and get home here. Look about that bull on the left. Can't really get a good look at him yet. Good mass. Gonna be right at about like 320. You feel good like that?
Yeah, okay.
Let's just kind of give him a little bit of time, see what he looks like.
We wanted to make a play on him, but we just didn't have the time or the weather conditions when we first saw him. We kind of came into this hunt cautiously optimistic. It's amazing how weather and cold fronts can actually change animals' patterns.
Today, my friend and Brays Island neighbor Steve Hicks is on the other side of the ranch looking for a big muley of his own.
Kind of over here.
in the mornings, we're out glassing. The minute the sun comes up, they evaporate and they head right back uphill. So you've got a tiny little window in the morning. Otherwise, you're basically going from spot to spot to spot, and it's a ton of glassing. We're just cruising up the road, hit the brakes.
Up right there. As we were coming up, I looked up and I seen some does kind of jumping, and this time of year, all those bigger bucks are starting to get with does, so.
Got everything ready to go.
Looks like there's a buck in there. Let's go see what it is. Let's get the gun.
Walked up the road, saw the does.
I don't see the buck.
Yeah, it's right there. Seen that there's a buck in there and got better eyes on him, and it was definitely a shooter buck. It's a big deer.
And I had a tiny little window. All I could see was basically his mask.
Get on the sticks. Yeah, that's a really nice buck. We need to shoot that deer. There's a one doe right in front of him. As soon as she clears, let's go ahead and take him.
I waited for the doe to move out of the way, and I wasn't going to give him much time simply because if he just turned and went 5 feet, it'd be gone.
Okay, she's coming out of the way. When he's turned, if you got a clear shot, go ahead and take it.
There we go.
Hammered him. Pretty nice buck. It's better than the one over there.
I can see him from here. He's gorgeous. I can't wait to get up there and get my hands on him.
Good shot, man. Awesome shot.
Took the shot, had a frontal. He went right down, clean kill, and it was perfect. And he's a beautiful deer.
I mean, that's a solid deer.
He's got some good mass on him.
Yep.
God, what a beautiful cake, man.
I'm real super happy with him.
Boy, look at that.
That's an awesome buck. Good fronts, good backs.
Yeah, pretty square. Yeah, he's real nice.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Awesome deer. Congratulations, man.
That was a great deer.
The next morning, my son Luke was determined to find the same group of bulls we spotted the day before.
We noticed that about 4 or 5 of them were good shooters, and we decided to come back here today, and we had a good idea that they were going to be here.
We came up on that same slope, made a long, long hike, and Luke was right behind TJ as we just side-hilled this wide open slope down to the timberline. We're actually above timberline.
I'm gonna take those steps for now, just in case something happens quick.
Finally get into a little bit of tree cover and just ease in and get set up.
You see him, Luke? Yeah. Okay.
When he came over the rise, I saw 2 bulls, just the tops of their antlers.
Oh, yeah. Just let him get out of that tree. We can take a better look at him. Oh, no, he's backing out. He's backing out. He's backing out. Get on him.
One bull had a broken 4th or 5th, so we looked at the other one, another fantastic bull. And so right away, he just focused on that.
He's just kind of in a little bit of a bush there, but just give him a second. We really wanted him to shoot that bull right in the shoulder, and even if he makes a good shot, we want him to hit that bull multiple times.
These are the toughest animals in North America. You make a good first shot, until that animal's on the ground, keep shooting.
Man, he looks good. Yeah. You see him, Luke?
Yeah. I can see him, but yeah, I don't have a shot.
Okay. Go ahead and get on him. Take your safety off. Okay.
Stay on him. As soon as he's broadside, you can take him.
Yeah. Let him clear that tree.
Yeah.
Okay, you got him?
Yeah.
Okay, whenever you're ready, just go ahead.
You ready to take the shot?
Yeah. No, he's backing away.
He's gonna come out right here. He's feeding back to the right to those other bulls.
Yeah.
As soon as he steps out, you can take it there.
Yeah.
He needs to take literally one more step.
One more step.
I have a shot.
Yeah, hit him again.
Shoot again.
Yeah, right on the shoulder.
Drop him.
There we go.
Yeah, buddy. Man. Luke, man, good work. Luke was able to get on that bull. He made his first shot, which was a great hit.
About a 150-yard shot downhill, and we made sure we had to drop him or else he would have ran into timberline.
He reloaded, hit him again, just dropped him right in his tracks, and that's what we needed there.
There you go, Junior. I don't know about you, but can you imagine taking your first bull of all time and having it be a 7x7, 350 class bull? Well, he was fortunate and he was thankful. How cool is that?
But when I walked up to the bull, I didn't really know what I was going to expect. I walked up and it was about twice the size of I ever thought it could be. It was just giant and big, wide, these gold posts of antlers. It was really spectacular.
First bull, that is wild.
What a cool bull, man.
Oh, man.
Look at this blading out here.
Yeah. Luke, congrats, man. Great work. Thank you. That is awesome. This is definitely the highest bull that we've taken in any rifle season that I can think of, honestly.
We got to be close to 12,000 feet here.
We're just shy, I think,
Yeah.
11.9.
Have fun hiking his little butt out of here.
Luck to the grace of my dad. He's brought me up, he gave me an elk tag, and it was probably the best thing that I could have ever done with him.
And when you're done with him, you can carry me back. When it comes to the diversity, the quality, there is no state that's better than Colorado. As a big game hunter, there is no rival. And the chance to take my son and spend time with him in a hunt camp with other friends, I mean, it's heaven. It's just such a welcoming deal.